Hello there. It's your boy, Tasty Cake. Wait for it to load. Volume up. Chicka chicka pow pow. Kenny. Okay, everything is good to go. Let me see here real fast before I need to keep up YouTube. Mr. Home Arcade got his He-Man and first 2-pack review on. Did it 15 minutes ago. Mine is in the post office. It arrived today. Couldn't get to the post office because it closed. So that's a Monday. What am I doing Monday? Do I do anything Monday anymore? With the show on at night, yeah, I don't really do anything Monday anymore. Try to pick up the pieces. And of course, Corey of Makeshift Create also has the review, so I got to give them both thumbs up later. Hebrew talks about claws for Skeletor. Okay. Legend Shining Tars got something. Toy Habits talking about Wave 6 The Turtles of Grayskull. Jay had a photography contest. I can confirm, besides myself and Kenzo's Creations and KTG Angel, 13th Doctor Cosplay, will be on the show, Spill the Geek Tea, on Monday night. Just waiting for, and of course I'm believing the time scales, believing Mark, the Candyman. I sent the message one day early, so see if Mega J Retro is available. So between 5 and 6 of us, we're gonna have a big shoe, a really, really big shoe going on here. Awesomeness. Halloween. Okay, now I know the volume is all right. So I've been doing the Instagram Live again, but I end up deleting them because I just keep rambling. And to see if I remember what I say, which I forget because I had to go to work and disgruntled and ticked, really big shoe. I have the entire list for the end of the year is set with 12/30, December 30th of December. What's next? I thought I wrote the end, but it's not the end. My show still continues, no matter what. But what's next? What is next for the show? Because I really don't know about one person. Nothing was said. I know that I had all 13, right? I did. I wrote down the list at work, and I wrote down a bio, or basically say who's on the show. I think 12 people. I was like, we were 12 people, 13 people. I came home and said, oh, yeah. So I hit the table, hit the desk. I said, what I deleted Instagram was, you can find me on YouTube beside my show. And also you go on my channel, you can find the playlist from Solid Ground, which I have here. The last of the Blu-rays, which you cannot buy anymore. It's filmed in Middle Georgia, because I was on the show. I was on the show, and then I was there again, which sadly episode 10 it's not available on YouTube. All the episodes, episode 12 extended version, which you could not see on when we had it on the cable access, because I was in the extended version. Everything except episode 10. So episode 5, 6, 7 have been combined. So that's my story, the Cully Critter Caper. Episode 10 was Aliens Exist. Episode 12, Election Day. Episode 13, I don't remember the title, but I played a dungeon master, and I said, could it be Larry from episode, Cully Critter Caper? No. And then I appeared again as Larry without the robes. Oh, dressed up for my sister's Christmas party. Go ahead. Delicious cookies. But again, I said I don't know where to put my alien tape. So I put the alien tape on the leg, big panel leg, up enough that the powered up USB port is like that. So just put the plugs in downward. Test my disc player, which I'm not ever. If not, I can buy another one. Shush over here underneath where it was. The other one is plug in the Blu-ray, copy Aliens Exist, and put it on my channel. So you can see how everything that I was on TV once upon a time. That's what I remember. But the list of peoples, because we never had a web page. Yeah, I have the Facebook thing. I just put pictures on it. I can't connect anything to it. And this will be episode 5. So I really want to have the web page set up, a free web page, putting all the peoples that are on the show. And I said in no particular order. But, besides myself, Mark with his Sweet British Perspective, Grego from the Timescales, Mega J Retro, Toy Guru, Kenny of Kenzo's Creations, Toy Aficionado, Collector, my mod, Katie, 13th Doctor Cosplay, the last from Chicago, possible host in the future, my brother Dick Van Dark, but he's been pushed down further than Dave from RightHole.ca, because he's producer of his own show and The Legend of Driving TARDIS, so more help I can get. And since Jay also produces, that helps. Billy from the Kitchen Killers in Orlando. He said he'll be on the show anytime. I got to work on my singing voice so I can join him and his singing partner while they play acoustic guitar. I figure out what songs I can sing to on acoustic guitar. Customize extraordinaire. Yes. Customize extraordinaire. I thought I wrote that down. I had it on the list at work. It's only on the receipt paper. So I'm like, okay. Mark Muncy from Erie Travels. He has his own show. He also appears on Legend of Driving TARDIS. But once he's a little bit better in health, he can come by anytime. He knows that. Maybe one day, my brother Dick Van Dark, Lord Byron of Phantasmagoria, an acting stage troupe in Orlando, because the man behind the character, I'm friends with him on Facebook. He's friends with Christian. Christian's been to his house. So, and I know where he works. I know where the man works, because he's colleagues with one of my former teachers who got flustered with me because I am who I am. But I need to find out who played Sherlock Holmes in The Crucifer of Blood back in the day when I was in it, playing the Afghan Indian Wali Dad. I am Wali Dad, the Afghan Indian. It is best to be silent and listen. In this new India, it is best to be silent and listen. And of course, Birdie Johnson, the English butler. Very crisp, very. Because I swore that, because I don't remember names, that's the way it is. The one who played Sherlock Holmes in The Crucifer of Blood that I was in back in the day ended up on Melrose Place. But then again, it's a tall, blonde, well-toned clone, like all the girls. He was a Ken. Excuse me. Do I have water? I do. He was another Ken. He's like someone I knew was a Hooters girl. She was another Barbie. And see, she dated a drummer, got pregnant, got with someone else. I think he's the one now, another kid. Not even sure she's still married. But tattoo, she had tattooed sleeves. Like, okay. You happy with that, Ash? Because, boss man started to get tattoos, just like drummer Jason Hope, formerly of Von Bolt, formerly of The Adversaries, currently with Velvet Chains, who said he will be on the show. He got another tattoo. I think it was a girl. He has his girl on his arm. Like, okay. Nothing wrong with that. I just have a lot of acne. Scars from acne. Like another one popped up. I ripped the one and it's like, oh, God. Gush. That's nasty. Give me a second. I'm putting a new one on pause. Let's see. So if I can get Lord Byron on, that'll be cool. He's too busy, but I'll see if I can see him in January somehow. I mean, I got a weekend in Orlando. Mine's one day at Disney, Animal Kingdom, and I gotta get with Billy, to do the performance. Me singing in front of a live audience, a live studio audience. Holy crap! I wrote down at work because things I had to do, but keep my mind going because I hate my job. Leaving on a Jet Plane by Peter, Paul and Mary, which was also sung by Take Me Home, Country Road. Oh my God, I'm driving 12 nuts. Okay, who's West Virginia, Mountain, Country Road. John Denver, yeah. He went from that goofy-looking kid with the glasses to getting surgery and becoming decent-looking man, and only to, he piloted a private jet. I don't trust private jets, and that's another reason we lost another person because what John sang. I think John wrote it. I think John wrote it for Peter, Paul and Mary, or no, Peter, Paul and Mary wrote it, and then John sang it. So acoustically, I can sing that. The oddball one. In the year 2525 by Zager and Evans. If man is still alive, if woman can survive, they may find. Down. In the year 3535, ain't gonna need to tell the truth, tell no lies. Everything you think, do, and say is in the bill you took today. I gotta review it. I haven't heard that song in months. I used to sing it all the time. So that's another song, I think acoustically. Hurt, sung by Johnny Cash. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. So I can sing that one, dude. Let's see if I can go Cool Change by Little River Band. I mentioned it before. I was helping the lady who does karaoke moving the speakers, which are like 8 feet tall. And I was so dehydrated. And I lost my voice into the second verse of Cool Change. It was the scariest thing because it took a few days to sound like, I'll give you 2 cards of menthol cigarettes, please, and I'll come back tomorrow, get some more. And that's when menthol was cheap. Holy crap, menthol's crap. Menthol, price of menthol. Price of cigarettes are just nuts. There was an argument between managers about the price of ground beef going from $5 a pound up to $8 a pound, because that's the industry. It's not any price gouging. This is our main thing. Main reason why people go in is for the beef. You know, I was Thursday. I had to spend $20, right? Oh, did I have a receipt? No. It's in my pants. I think I left in my pants. I thought I had my pants. What about your other pants? I have another pair of pants. Oh. The sale paper. Sale paper says spend $20 or more, has to be that way. It's running in the computer. And then you get the deals on these things. So there's I gotta get that. I don't have the paper. Shoot. It was a Sicilian pizza. Had like a big mustache on it. You can find it everywhere. It's like $7 for the pizza, and we knock off $3 once you spend $20. So I'm like scrounging for $20. We have very good chicken. Oh my god, we have excellent fried chicken. And because I asked I'll say the girls, because they're young. Let's say, can I put an order for an hour? She said no. Oh, so what'd you need? I said, I want an 8-box piece of chicken, please. So they like me. And there's a difference between ordering it ahead of time and just going up to the hot bar, up to the counter and say, like an 8-piece box of chicken. They're tiny, just little things, because that was happening last time. But once you order it ahead of time, and the girls are just go, okay, big old piece of chicken, $9 for 8 pieces. Then I had the ground beef, which was trying to get around under $6 because we have it for, don't need that much ground beef. Everything just worked out. This and that. I was 95 cents over. So I grabbed 2 of these pizzas with the big old mustache, look like I was a McMouth. The holy moly, mother pearl. I don't know. It was one that had all the meats in it, like 4 different meats. One had just pepperoni. If you go to Walmart or something, you should see it. It's a regular thing, but I was told like, it was the greatest thing ever. I didn't do it the first time over, but the second time, oh yeah. It's in the freezer. It fit. I'm amazed. And then it was like next week, spend $20 or more, and then you get the Dixie crystal sugar in the packet for like knockoff $2. I don't know if a box of Ritz crackers for $1.99 is a good deal. Thank you, Kenny. Screaming Sicilian. Because, the Stromboli has a mustache. Stromboli, if you're going to do the Stromboli, Do not put it in the microwave. You do the micro bake. It says put in the oven, then put in the microwave. Air fryer. We don't have air fryer or an oven at work. We have a big old smoker. We have the big old things of hot oil, but we did the microwave only. Oh, the ends were hard. It was very hot. It was. I liked it. It was very beefy. It was a beefy beef. No, it's a beefy pepperoni, big old hefty thing. But the ends were hard as can be, very hot, and it needed that garlic buttery crust like hot pockets, because otherwise it was so plain. I will in time. I do when you send it and when you post it. Like, that's good. 65-inch TV. Oh my god! If only she would have done that. I'm over her. I just want to get the damn show running. That's simple. Okay. Now there's that one that works. She uses me. Like, could you buy me this? Fine. Could you buy me lunch? Fine. There's nothing between us, but could you buy me some lunch? Fine. Talking about taking advantage of me. But yeah, if you're gonna eat that stromboli, make sure you do the micro bake. Well, the box had the mustache, so Optimus got the mustache. Yeah. I'm Optimus Prime. It didn't fit up my nose though. I tried that. I really got to do some stuff, Gene. Turns out my stuff was put into a box, cardboard box, so I got to go through it as well. But I did get another cup. Ooh. Not the caramel apple. We had the cups like this behind me somewhere. There it is. There's the red one. There's the original. No, that's sour strawberry. Our Circle K's had a chocolate one. I just wanted a cup. She couldn't get it for me, so I got 2 out of 3. Ain't bad. Just want to have another one. Of course, I use it now. What's in there? Sword from Disney, which got warped, and I finally got flattened out by boxes. I was trying to do that with a custom built when it came over from the UK. I really got put together, but if it becomes too perfect, I don't know if I can get back in the slot. We'll see. The Sonic, there's a finger stick. So I really got to clean up, make room for it, because like the Target thing came in, the Masters of the Universe Stranger Things, which Mr. Home Arcade and Make Shape Create have done the reviews on. What would I do? It's like, I'm keeping them in a box. And I keep thinking, do I want a second? When Skeletor was sitting at Target, I was like, do I want a second one? You open up and display? No. They're in a box. I can break the tape. I can get some new tape. The not the magic tape. Magic tape sucks. Invisible. I get the invisible tape from Scotch. And it looks a lot nicer, so I can retape it just to enjoy it. Because someone said it was a paler He-Man of sort. He-Man's all pale and everything. I don't know. I had confirmed it today. I still got to work on the Halloween display. It's still sitting there, because I just kind of I give up anymore. That actually says Lord Amagon. I'm wearing the outfit like when I was a vampire, which when we do the show, when we do pre-record the show tomorrow, I'm going to do some voices. I told Katie I got some voices. Like when I'll throw in a couple pictures here, maybe. I'll maybe describe it. Like I was a vampire one time, many times. I had teeth. I had the fangs. I lost them. They were custom fit porcelain or whatever. But every time I talk to them, it's like when I have that put in to look like I have my tooth because I was carved out because of sugar. I just can't talk with the thing on. So I said I was a part of a poem from Edgar Allan Poe. I would read because it's very. I want to read at the beginning of the show. It's part of Spirit of the Dead. I might do a Jonathan Frid from Dark Shadows. I am Barnabas Collins, and you're watching Dark Shadows on the channel. Maybe. Phantom of the Opera. I auditioned for Phantom of the Opera a long time ago. Sing once again with me a strange duet. My power over you grows stronger yet. And though you turn from me to glance behind, the phantom of the opera is there inside your mind. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Those who have seen your face draw back in fear. I am the mask you wear. It's me they hear. My spirit and your voice in one combine. I auditioned for Phantom. Sang as Eric. Even sang as Raoul. No more talk of darkness. Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here. No one can harm you. Your fears are far behind you. Let me be your shelter. Let me be your light. You're safe. Okay. Been so long. I need lyrics to read from. Then say you share with me one love, one lifetime. So, back in the day when I could sing a lot. Now I'm just trying not to lose my voice. So I gotta work on the display. Take out the Halloween stuff, put the Thanksgiving stuff, put my little turkey there. Switch out the sombrero for another hat. May put the guy. I gotta take the Guy Fawkes hat down. Where is he? It's up there. I got to do that. Might as well do it now. Is my gas mask in there? I hope it is. So, whenever Dave comes on the show, I'll be the Fez thing. Yeah, it don't fit, but I have an extra large head. Goggles. Say, hey, Katie, I got goggles too. And Guy Fawkes. Remember the 5th of November. Remember the 5th of November. Dun, 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 dun. So put the goggles back on. For the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. Diet Coke. And take it off when we do the show tomorrow. Fed's back on. Oh, see, I always get sidetracked. Feztacular. So Mark Muncie of Erie Travels. One day, Lord Byron of Phantasmagoria. My brother, Richard. Christian from The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Because, everything changes, like I was hoping that, between four of us to do the show, and then I would bring in others, which was first was Greg. And I thought, I can bring Kenny in too. Then asked Katie when she was on the other show, and Jay wanted to be on my show before I had a show. So I think I worked my board too. I'm set with that because I need to check YouTube. Okay, YouTube is good. Using a non-glossy sticker, alternate sticker. Doing the board eventually, the poster. Leaving Jay up there. So everyone's still the same there. Just my little artwork there. Just take that out. 2 pictures. And, we'll work it out there. I think probably more of the toy community. Hello, Jim. Hello, sir. Felt the toy community up there. And anyone else? Look at my wrist. That's what happens at retail. Breaking all my bones. And, if Gadget ever wants to come back. I say the crew appears when they can, but I am grateful to them all. I had part 3. This was a poem. Was that the poem? That was a poem. Kiss Me Goodbye from Gary Puckett and Union Gap. Not Petula Clark. Because Gary Puckett and the Union Gap copied Petula Clark, so he changed the word. So that's, I can sing Kiss Me Goodbye. I keep working on it. McDonald's down the road is $5 less than the town 10 minutes further away. One of the coworkers did DoorDash, and it cost $10 more over where he lives than just down the road from us. Like $5 more. $5 more, which is 10 minutes away, which is where he lives, than us. That's weird stuff. Yes. Show airs Monday night, 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. Exploring the others, like doing X, like doing Twitch on the own separate channels. That should be done. Monday night, I want to push for the show 6 p.m. on YouTube. 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. And then day 2 later, let's put it on all of our other shows, our other channels. Ideas, interviews, innovations, intelligence. Come on in if you dare, and please wipe your feet. For YouTube, I'm going to, and I still have to do it anyway, watch the long introduction, minute introduction that Candyman made. Write down the pauses. Like, where's there a pause? Where's there a pause? And because, it's, I got to redo it. I have to do the intro. It's going to be my voice. Welcome to Movie Phone. Like, welcome to Spill the Geek Tea. So you can hear that raspiness in my voice. Now, don't forget to live. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Like, subscribe, share, comment. So once I watch it and do it, I'm going to put that intro on that'll be the new intro on Spill the Geek Tea. And then for the outro, the new one I write. So I have no idea what the outro is going to be. More of a thank you. I thank you all for watching. I thank my crew for being here. I can't do without them. I'm grateful. So, I had it written down somewhere. So take your last sip of tea, and Go forth. I wrote it down somewhere. Oh my god, I freaking wrote it down. I know I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, it's on here. Aliens. Got to talk about aliens. Okay. Thanks for watching. We're grateful you stopped by. Now, take one more sip, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye. That'll be the outro. So I'm working on my catchphrase at the end. So I just papers on my desk. I still got chocolate and pretzels. Not chocolate pretzels. Different. So I don't know if we're gonna have a web page. It's just to have everyone's pictures like Legendary TARDIS, but not go crazy far of me spending money. I can spend money eventually, but not right now. It's gonna work out, but just I have one bit of doubt for one moment in time, and then I'm ousted as if I'm absolutely nothing. That's wow. But you know, whatever. I mean, it hurts, but you know, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I put curses on people all the time. You know. Not like it happens, you know. I mean, if it did, I wouldn't be seeing a lot of people walking around anymore either. Asking stupid questions like, "Are you open?" I'm standing here. Why didn't see a light on? Well, we are standing at registers, meaning we're open. If we're not at our registers, that means we wouldn't be standing here. If I was closed, I wouldn't be standing here. It's just the whole ignorance of the whole thing, constantly, every single second. And because of the holidays, I cannot do things I've done for over 10 years. So tomorrow, I'm going to the stock room tomorrow and do my stuff around noon. So I have a short day tomorrow. I work from 7 to 2. So I can get my stuff done. They can call me when it's done. Simple as I don't care. Because sadly, the affirmations and manifestations didn't work. I did not win the Mega Millions jackpot last night. Tuesday, it's $303 million. So I didn't buy a ticket. I just, I'm just, all that money. I can pay my crew. I can't pay off my crew. I'm Pisces. I'm very emotional and very evil, it seems. I seem to be the bad guy in this whole picture. I don't know. Really? I had 13 out of 15? 13 out of 15 done. So I got to organize. Okay, then I think the gas mask is in there. The voices read section of Spirit of the Dead as Edgar Allan Poe. Well, from Edgar Allan Poe in my Amias mysterious voice. Maybe a bit from Barnabas Collins. When I get to my turn, because like last time we were going from take J up in the north and go west to east. So end up with Mark ending the show. Then Mark will bring up something like he did last week. And I was like, whoa. I kind of shocked Greg when I disagreed with him. I know when Mark said something, I want to disagree with him there too, but I said it after when the show was over. So well, the meme is two people looking at the number. One says 6, one says 9. I said, well, they could both be right. It's been fixed. No, one of them is correct. You need to take a step back and from perspective, see how it fits. Is that a 6? Does it coincide with the other numbers? Is it a 9? Same thing. This one person is right. Not everyone can be right. That's just the way it is. It's like when this person is possessed, but then possessed is the only word, and he says, I'm getting political, but not on the other show. If the female is in charge, then we shall have open communications. Meaning, aliens come down. If the male is in charge, he will destroy the U.S. corporation and World War III. My interpretation is he's going to destroy World War III. He's going to end the U.S. corporation and World War III. So I think he's going to end World War III too. No, he's going to destroy the United States because of what they, did, and World War III will begin. So I don't know. This is what Bashir said. Now the guy who posted it gets a lot of backlash, right? He said he does not believe in any of it because, like I've said forever, and I learned, you have the left wing, you have the right wing. It's part of the same bird. So no matter what you do, no matter what people say, it's never going to turn out right. Well, I promise you this, promise you that, and what happens? It doesn't come out. Nothing is ever black and white. It's all just lies. Not even sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Tell me lies. It's not a Fleetwood Mac song. Even with that, Stevie Nicks, had an affair with Mick Fleetwood when she was dating Lindsey Buckingham. And then she wrote Landslide. It's like Taylor Swift can write on many songs as she wants about her exes. Stevie Nicks wrote the song and had her ex play the freaking guitar. And when you watch the video from, say, 20 years ago, they're on stage and he's like, because they still love each other in retrospect, but he was fired from the band again. I remember back when CDs started coming in, he wanted to do a double album, and she's like, well, all of our fans are old. I said, well, either that, I'm going to use the album for my next solo project. And he was working on upgrading his house. I was like, that's kind of So the double albums were Bruce Springsteen and Guns N' Roses, that time period, of the 80s. It was like a couple years ago that he was fired from Fleetwood Mac and he got divorced because it turns out he was a egomaniac. That's why never meet your idols. A former coworker, he saw last time around, I'm Donald J. Trump with this message. He had handshakes. Ooh, like an episode of Hank had a handshake from someone he looked up to. Was hell, such a weak handshake. Oh, I had the same thing with. I was like, oh, thank you. So it was before King L came out. I just wanted. I see my hand. Oh, I think I through the universe. Oh, that was a weak handshake. So that'd be fun about it. The guy said, focus on nature. Don't focus on people that really don't care about you. That's pretty much James told me. I told him he was my mentor, and I think he flipped. Focus on nature, focus on yourself, because no matter who you're going to vote for, your choice, they are still puppets according to corporations that say, nope, we are the ones with the money. We are the stockholders. We make decisions. You tell people what we tell you, or you're fired. So, like at work, say the thing you want. Sometimes people get their way because they're whining, complaining, so the manager gives up on them. I was saying to assistant manager about a certain person, and she said, no. I said, he's no leader. I said, no, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about him. The one who's going to be eventually the store manager. Daniel is a leader. He worked from one department to another department to another department. He's always doing all these things. He's doing stuff that I usually do, but our manager's being so I don't care. If I stay up front, then I can get tips again. So as long as just, not say it loudly underneath the mask. More food stamps. Look at my taxpaying dollars going away. Because they just have attitudes. They just don't care. I only hiccup because I just ate some carrot cake 20 minutes ago. It's the attitude of people. But when the customers came back, he had a dealing with a deer. He was riding his Harley in the back roads, and it's on, broken ribs. Exactly. Absolute power. I mean, I'm just obsessed at times. Like, you people so I would be friends. Let me be friends with you. I want to feel special. And if I ever won the lottery, it's like, yeah, make sure that I have money to cover any doctor's expenses. I have my insurance for another year, so I use my insurance, and I've got to go see a damn dermatologist. I tell you what, the hair thing can't be worked on. Maybe with that Nutrafol, and I can do something with that. But the skin, like I said, I was in the shower and like rip. It's like, ugh, another pimple. What is causing my body to have hair loss and acne? Bloody nose. Like, I feel like the girl in Stranger Things, and blood coming out of my nose. No, it doesn't come out of my nose like that, but blow my nose. The muscle aches, this and that. It's like, I'm falling apart, and then being scolded at for being a. Oh, yeah. Oh, trick or treats. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow when Kenny and I are doing the show, and possibly Jay. I haven't got Jay yet. I haven't looked yet either. But no, I never do. We live in a rural route originally, which now is freaking shortcut for people coming through. It's now called a road, but it's also the county. I'm the lineman for the county. So no sidewalks, just road. People drive over 45 miles per hour in because it's a 45 mile per hour zone. So no, for me, no. It was we have so I'm like a minute away from the city. And then the downtown, which they have their little thing every year. A friend at work said his mom's trying to sell cosmetics, so all of her cars are gone. So gave away all the candy. I had to go to Dollar General and get some more candy. I said, Dollar General? I said, yeah, but we weren't coming back to do it. So, yeah. So that's also my dad's birthday. My dad was born on Halloween. Talk about I was born on the first day of spring. The year I was born was the first day of spring. So you know how weather gets. Seasons change, people change. So he had a good birthday. But yesterday being All Saints Day, I won't talk about it. We'll talk about All Saints Day yesterday. And today is All Souls Day, which I will bring it up on the show. It's a Catholic thing. It was also a question on Cash Cab. The guy answered every single question, but he hadn't called his mom and did not know what All Souls Day was. All Souls Day is the day of alms, giving, and prayers for the dead. The intent is for the living to assist those in purgatory. Many Western churches annually observe All Souls Day. All Souls is a day of almsgiving and prayers for the dead. The intent is for the living to assist those in purgatory. Many Western churches annually observe All Souls Day on November 2nd, and many Eastern churches celebrate it prior to Lent and the day before Pentecost. So in the Catholic countries, people attend churches, which is probably draped in black. Not here. And visit family graves to honor their ancestors. All Souls Day is connected to All Saints Day, yesterday, and the Eve, which is observed on the day before, where people take the time to decorate the graves of deceased loved ones and light candles in their memory. All Souls Day in Mexico is a national holiday called Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead. Many people believe the spirits of the dead return to enjoy a visit to their friends and relatives on this day. Long before sunrise, people stream into cemeteries laden with candles, flowers, and food that is often shaped and decorated to resemble the symbols of death. Children eat tiny chocolate hearses, sugar funeral wreaths, and candy skulls and coffins. But the atmosphere is festive. In the United States, Dia de los Muertos is celebrated in areas such as LA, Los Angeles, of course, where there's a large Latina American population. But even with Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, it kind of extends to a long time. All Souls Day 2024, November. It's always November 2nd. 25 countries. All Souls Day 2025, Sunday, November 2nd, to 26 countries. 26 countries. How can you have this year's 25 countries, and then Halloween and today in Ecuador? And then next year it's on November 2nd and Tuesday. So even though Day of the Dead is one day, it extends in various cultures, like 3-day party. So that's when the mask I'll put back on the Christmas tree when I get to it. But I work. That's because it's Thursday. My birthday next year is on Thursday, so I'm going to take the day off. And since I'll be stuck at the register anyway, I'll work on Wednesday. Unless I win the lottery. Then I'll say,
screw you guys, I'm going home. Screw you guys, I go home.
So today of All Souls Day, not as a Catholic, but as a spiritualist myself, I pray for those in purgatory to find their way, to be released, to seek heaven, so you'll be at peace. If you are of good nature, those that are close to the border, if you can repent, go forth. Because purgatory is that you're so close, and it's not a nice place either. Purgatory is not a nice place. It's not hell. Hell is for children, because Pat Benatar said so. Hell is work, because I deal with idiots every day, and it's going on. But so be free, be happy, be content. So that's why I send out to. I never did that before. Never even thought about it. Say, it's All Souls Day. I never thought about what it's going. All Souls Day, All Saints Day. Wah wah. Oh yes. You have to work an extra hour. I'll get my extra hour sleep. Today I actually woke up late. Woke up at 5:30 a.m. It's like crap. So I'm back to sleep. I did the whole stretch thing. You lay on your back, put your leg over the other leg, and twist the other way. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, and just do that stretch. So when you're supposed to do it on the floor, and then push yourself up, like I have no room on the floor. Maybe the foyer, maybe. There's a creepy bugs that come out of the plants. But when I did that stretch, I said, "Oh my god!" I felt my back. It felt good. Then I was like, "Okay, I'm just going to sleep. Go to sleep. It's still dark. Go to sleep." I woke up. Said, "Crap, 5:30." I tried to get up at 5:20 or 5:21. So that still put me off 10 minutes. So like, okay, I'm on my tablet, looking at everyone on Instagram, doing that stuff. It's all a timing thing, and because by the time I spent like an hour in the bathroom on the tablet. Then I said, "Okay, look at the time. Get ready. Go eat something for breakfast." Around 20 minutes. Watch a little bit of SpongeBob. Never get to watch a full episode. Head out to work. Get to work at a certain time. Wait for the door open, and I'm there. Because heaven forbid people cannot wait just a little bit longer to get in the store. They have to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning saying, "Are you open?" Like, get a clue, people. It's freaking Sunday. Go to church, you losers. It's just why? Why do they have to be so stupid?
Didi, why do you have to be so stupid?
Back in the day, we had 10 o'clock before anyone came in. And then you tried to buy alcohol. I think the earliest for me was someone tried to buy alcohol at 8:30 in the morning. Because here, based on the rules, you had to be 12:30 after church. But the idiots say, "Oh, I didn't know what day it was." Yes, you did, you losers. Well, come to the liquor store. Well, go to the liquor store then. We're following the rules. I think it changed. I think it got it earlier. And then some people didn't remember, the cashiers didn't remember it was Sunday. So they're like, okay. They almost sold alcohol. I think one got out of the door. And the guy was, "Oh, I didn't know what day it was." Yes, you didn't. You're a douche that couldn't buy alcohol at 10 o'clock last night. And now you try to come in Sunday morning and buy alcohol. Jerks. So it's watching them, just because that's a hefty fine and then jail time and all that other crap. All because anyway. So I don't put up with that. Or people go, "So how's your day going?" Like, why are you here on a Sunday? Why are you here bothering me? Go somewhere, go to Kroger, go to Publix when you can go self-checkout. Just saying. People are nuts. Kick them in the nuts. So I'm very happy with what tomorrow's show is going to be. Use the picture that Kenny sent. Put on his Instagram page, like before the dad bod. Those pictures that Greg gave me, because I know it's just overlay. It's like overlay on the thing. There's okay. So I played with that. But I took them off because it was also, I played with the idea on Tuesday and it still had like half hour left. So if anyone wanted to do something for half an hour, they had the room for it. I took off episode 1 because it was Mark, the Candyman, that formatted my disk drive, my hard drive that Geek Squad didn't do. They put it in, they never formatted it. He told me what to do. Boom. I got 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte hard drive. Haven't done anything with it yet because there's like, I did go looking for a picture. I had, if you look at my profile pic now, when I edited it, I cannot find that edited picture. It's gone. I changed it because I said, okay, I'll put the picture that Kenny made for me. Tasty fake. Kurt. Tasty faker. But when I went to put the original picture back on, it was gone. And all these pictures are on the external hard drive. The original pictures, there. The pictures so it was the 3-step process. The first one's there and the third one's there, but not the second one. The one where I filled in all the, little blurring things here because I don't like GIMP because I can't really understand it. I'll try again. Because Mark says, you got GIMP, so I don't understand it. It's just never worked for me. So that one picture's gone. That means I had to go back, and I don't want to pay for Adobe Photoshop. I want to know what the free version of Adobe Photoshop is so I can learn how to do it. Because I have so many things I got to fix. Oh my God, so many pictures I need to fix that were not done right when no one told me originally. Me sitting in Davidos's chair wearing my Beatles anniversary White Album t-shirt. Because when I did I fix a picture and then I put a border of every single cosplay I did. The one I have in a frame has a picture of me as Simpsons character. Of course, after I fixed it to when my other cosplays had everything organized properly, but I never made it as a picture. So I can just, pop it on a Walgreens site and like, boom, print it out. Which I'll do one day when I find a picture again somewhere in the other room. So I use that picture on the top there. So if you click on my profile picture on YouTube, it's got the circle thing because Facebook did this whole circle thing from a square. So you see a couple extra characters. I think, how do I go back here? Let me just click on view channel. Can I just click on the picture? Actually, okay, from what I can see on here, from what you can tell, yeah, I shifted myself physically to the right because I sat crooked. The base of there was, I don't know how they did it in the first place. You can see me as Larry. You can see me as, okay, that's funny. First was Lynn Rogers there. You see me, the one above it is me as a lantern. The left of me is me as Wayne Campbell. Shaw, right. And Monkey's my friend. Me as the opera. And I think the one below the Phantom was the vampire. I also lost a subscriber. I lost a subscriber on YouTube. I lost a follower on Instagram. I don't know. I'm just curious about that. Found out so little bits and things I want to like to talk about because the Halloween show is going to be long. It's going to be a long episode. We're going to have fun with it because it's all memories. And then, like I said, we'll go from if Jay's on, start with Jay. He can produce. Otherwise, so I'm grateful I'm on there producing. And go to Greg. So he's got his stories. To Kene, pop in the picture. To Katie, because she says she'll do this week's show, but I'm grateful that it can be on 13, but I'm not sure. One, I'm not really sure at all. That's just the way it is. But to eventually get Dave on, which was original along the way, because Mark and I were going to do something. Oh no, not Adam's picture of Tasty Cake. My original picture of me sitting in Davros's chair, the one that's on my profile pic right now on YouTube. Turning on the lights. It's me as yeah, not Tasty Cake. As you look on my profile pic right now on Instagram, yeah, on Instagram too. I looked at the one on Instagram. It was a square picture, and it was like too big to fit on YouTube. I do that. I had the picture of my best friend and I. It was a color picture, and I changed it. I changed it. I said, "Do you want to save it?" I said, "Yes." Instead of giving it a different file name. So the original color version does not exist. And I altered it enough to be like, okay, it's that whole old westerny look thing. Antiquing, no. Antiquated, maybe. But and then years later, him and I. So I said I wanted a picture. I said I had to get a picture match what him and I were back in '96 to today. We both gained weight. I couldn't wear that coat again. I had a paisley tie with Looney Tunes on it. It was never seen. The movie was never seen. Never finished either. But, you know. It's just things like that. And that was the only time I appeared in the movie. He played two parts. I said, "Is that is the yeah?" So did I. But that's another story altogether. And he played two parts. I said, "Is the original character who was killed off the same character?" He said, "No." I said, "Well, it could be." And I was going to write that story. I'm still going to write that story. Someday I'm going to write that story. You know, it's one thing or another. I don't remember anymore how I was going to write it, but I said, it's not the same person. Like when I said, how about the Dungeon Master is Larry in disguise? They said, no. So, well, or the sad part, I wanted to go back to the cemetery where I film scenes for my third film. Beautiful Rose Hill Cemetery. But now it's full of druggies and, you know, homeless, drug users, all that stuff. It's just, they desecrated the ginormous cemetery, which you can actually drive to certain points, you know, just drive down and drive back. I had a location. I was also involved my manager. Now that it turns out he's a piece of work that he is, I wouldn't allow it. But it was being the ending of Solid Ground. It was kind of like an old Saturday Night Live sketch where John Belushi was old and everyone else died but him. So a parallel universe where John Belushi outlived everyone else. So he went to cemetery. This would have been Pot Rose McCloud at older, because it's been a while. He's also lost his hair too. And he's bulked up, lost his hair. Very, very much Bruce Willis, but, you know, not Bruce Willis. And not Bruce Willis, thankfully. So he's reminiscing about the passing of my sister, who's in love with, hates my guts, but he was in love with my sister. And then we have the caretaker speaking to him. And then there's next to it, it's a grave of Larry. And he's like, don't spit him out. Like, don't desecrate the dead. You know? So sorry, I just hate his guts, kind of thing. And he walks away. Like, saying like I forgot what my sister's name was. Okay, does it even say on here? No, it's his first season stuff. So doesn't even have our names on here. Just the original 4. And James left to be replaced by my sister. I can't remember my sister's name either. You retracted the message and I saw it before you retracted it. I saw it. I read it. Yeah, pretty much. Which is interesting because Wendy's is good food. Wendy's prices it's so stupid. The family Whopper better deal. And there is a freaking cheeseburger with some tomato on it. We were named after. I was Larry Springs, Sandy Springs. Oh, so it seems that Krabby Patty was a last-ditch effort to save Wendy's, and they are closing a bunch of stores. Yeah, everyone's closing a bunch of stores. I always like Wendy's. I thought it'd be a great deal, but I wanted to say I had that Krabby Patty, and I was highly disappointed. That was shameful. Another hair fell out the back of my neck. And okay, Brandy's character is named Sandy Springs because we have a town north of us called Sandy Springs. So I said, so that means my name is Larry Springs? Yeah. My name is Larry Springs. So it's Pot Roast McLeod looking over the grave of my sister Sandy Springs, and then next to it would be Larry. I'd probably have a little engraving or some artwork or CGI AI stuff, say order of 9 kind of thing. And then so he's leaving, so, goodbye Sandy. And I go, so long, detective. And he starts, what? Freaks out and runs. And then it turns out and there's people in the background, various people, in the cemetery, because that's what they do. So be wearing the robes again. I get the robes again, but people in the background, and I come down, I'm standing, and people put the mask on. And so I have this word. I go, farewell, sighs, because we couldn't use tie Beanie Babies. So we had size Cuddly Critters. And that's why I had a porcelain porpoise. I put in a stupid plastic thing. It fell off, tail broke off. I paid this much for it, and the tail broke. So and I put a little sticky thing so he's stuck in that box. That one. And someone's gonna make me little pet. There's gonna be a lamb, big head and little lamb, big head, little body on a lamb. So when I eventually paint, we'll talk about it coming in a second. With Larry, I do need to add some more purple again. I'll leave in the blue pants. Paint the what's it called? Purple pansy, and the granite gray. I got to do a toothpick, draw a little belt, which was the pull strings off a curtain, and that'll be it. So that'll be Larry. Take off the sunglasses. That's pretty part. So size will rule. I'll do it someday. Maybe next week. Okay. But I miss it. We had the merchandise. On this I had the T-shirt. I had the ball cap. I had definitely had one shirt, white cream, a ball cap, the pendant Order of Nine. Of course, I had a picture up there before. Sun over here somewhere. It's over here. The pair of thongs. My face on it says, "I love cuddly critters." I have a thermos kind of thing, small thermos thing, when it has that picture on there. Nothing from Linrov. No, we did. Linrov had a T-shirt. It was a kid's T-shirt. So I have a shadow box I got from Michael's a long time ago. Eventually, I would put everything in the shadow box. All my merch from the show. And photos of me. No clips. Like the back of the box. There's little screenshots of here and there. So Larry, Linrov. I was going to send Linrov to a friend of mine. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. May have Kenny do it. I got to find it again. I had to have a little bit of puff of hair, but enough to fit back into the box. So it's more of a coloring of, white streak, pink face, the silver around the eye. You can't get the badge on the chest, but make it look like I'm wearing a spacesuit. Pretty much, it's there. It's all painting it all up, and that's Linrov. Very simple. I got a red cape from Funko, so I wore a red cape at the beginning and the end of the episode, which we filmed the beginning one night and the ending the other night. The ending of the other night was cold outside. It's like, what a freaking difference. It was nice because the first night I was like sweating. That episode, Aliens Exist, was a fantastic episode. Oh my god, I really gotta. Wow, man, I gotta see about putting it on. I think just those are the two figures I do. I can do Larry and find out where to put Linrov. It'll be after the increase in prices from the post office. That'll be a little bit of time. Now, you want Kmart back. We used to have JM Fields. We used to have Woolco, Woolworth and Woolco. Woolco was the big standalone store, while Woolworth was the one always in the mall, the Five and Dime. The one that's the one I had Orlando Fashion Store was McCrory. That was the other one. Then next to it was kept changing over and over. Then they finally bought out that area and turned to a little restaurant. So it was there, or you just walk down over towards Sears. We had the Orange Bowl for the pizza. So it was a nice little thing. But then when they put McDonald's in the natives, oh hell yeah, you knew that was a good beat. You can trust it. This is before the food courts came around. So when McCrory was there, we had the Barefoot Mailman, all that funky, weird stuff. Spencer's before it got all porny kind of thing. Spencer's was around there too. We had Walden Books. We had Wunderbar. Would you get that food? The port wine cheddar. Oh my god, I love the port wine cheddar. We don't have it at work anymore. I had to get it from Publix maybe. But good times. Woolworth and McCrory, because they were the Five and Dime, but then raised the prices. You can still find, from going there. McCrory had the knockoff toys, like for GoBots, while Woolworth actually had Masters of the Universe, the Star Wars stuff. Sometimes McCrory did too. Woolco was a big thing. They shut down. That was a sad part. Between JM Fields closing down and then Kmart taking over, and Kmart had more stuff. Kmart was Kresge's. Then he charted to Kmart. So the last days of Kmart, they put in the Little Caesars. Yes, Ben Franklin's Crafts. I like that place. Sadly they went away. But for a time when I got out of high school and college, I would go driving around, find the Kmarts, find the Toys R Us's. But for me, it was JM Fields, Zare, not Ames. Ames took over from Zare. Jefferson Ward, not the original Monkey Wards. Montgomery Wards was one thing. Jefferson Wards took over. Jefferson Ward, perfect. When it became Monkey Wards again, lousy. J.M. Fields over Kmart. Zare over Ames. Woolco was fantastic. It was a huge ass store. My God. Lionel Playworld. Because every year, at the beginning of the year, for 2 months, they put up on, you enter from the right side. And on the far left, not near the closest to the wall, they had the clearance section. Everything 50% off, basically. And it's like, whoa. Things that just wouldn't sell and things I just didn't buy. Star Wars Power of the Force, like with the coins. Like, I just wasn't into it. It's like, I already had these figures again and again. I wasn't into coins. I remember getting Darth Vader on a Saturday. Then on Sunday, they had on sale. So my dad got the money back and he bought me Chewbacca as well. I did not get Princess Leia. Should have. But then again, they were all basically given away to the Intergalactic Trading Company in return for Doctor Who stuff. So I made a mistake there too. Should have kept the Star Wars stuff. Doctor Who, it's different phases. We all go through those phases. Like, shouldn't be collecting things anymore. And I wasn't collecting Masters of the Universe anymore. I still have them. I could not get rid of them at the beginning. Now they're all with money. And so I still need to go back in the Big Bad Toy Store and order Triclops. Just because it's still available. Could not find them in the store. I found Orko. I found Trapjaw. I think I saw She-Ra at GameStop. Already ordered them. So see, service merchandise always a great. Yeah. Sears catalog. Oh my God. All those exclusives. JCPenney's had something too. I got my TIE Interceptor. My grandfather got for me. They had a lot of the paper play sets for Sears, which I can get the remakes on eBay if I wanted to, but just there's no place right now. I really got to focus on getting things organized. But it was originally for us Wilson's. Then it was Leeds. Like the country. No, like the city in that city. Like the county. Is Leeds a county or a city? Like in England, Leeds, which became Wilson's in Leeds, which became Wilson's, which became Service Merchandise. So it's always through that little catalog thing. It's like, if it's in the catalog, you can find it. Okay. Luria's was the same thing. Got a lot of electronics from that place, a jewelry store and electronics. I tore those books up just to get those Star Wars pages out. It's for someone that wouldn't be that nostalgic of getting the freaking Sears catalog. Of course, even before all that, before we had the color pictures, back in the day, watch Three Stooges when they said, "Oh, here's a house, you build it yourself." That was Sears. You go in the Sears catalog and go, "I want this house." So they give you all the parts, the wood and the poles and the pipes and everything else to build your own house. I think that was it. Maybe that was just a joke for Three Stooges, but I think it was, you can get a pre-manufactured house. It wasn't pre-manufactured, that's the same thing. Pre-manufactured is put the house together yourself because they're not going to do it for you. Pre-manufactured. The English language. News stands for North, East, West, and South. I tore out the pages. Who knows what those pages are? But there's always someone on eBay. Someone on eBay selling it. Someone on Facebook showing the pictures. I remember I keep the clippings from the Sunday sales, like the mistransformation of Transformers and using Optimus Prime with Ultra Magnus's trailers. Like, what? I mean, even in Japan, it was blue. Then they end up calling him Delta Magnus. But when you get to the stores, like, this is not Optimus Prime with Ultra Magnus's trailer. This is a white Optimus Prime. So somehow, just a lot of stuff. I remember getting Jetfire from Jefferson Ward. I remember the glow in the two parts of the sword, power sword, and it broke, so I put tape on it so it looks all rancidy or rough, like a kid would, from Jefferson Ward. And Rubik's Revenge came out too. I never did. I remember working on November 11th. They just told us, well, we're not going to be running you're not getting paid today, but we're so distraught. We just sat there and talked. Columbine, I completely forgot. So I have news articles. I have the newspaper of the one re-released for Back to the Future, USA Today. It may have some bends in it because too much stuff. And the copy of the Titanic, I put that in a nice little case. There's things that people would be interested in, and I just, as I say on Instagram every night, I try to do it. I gotta open a box. And now I got a box full of stuff, and now I got Guy Fawkes looking at me. So he's looking the other way. I got candy I want to eat too. This light's getting hot too. So that's so much. And it's 6:27. Okay, I've been on an hour and a half. Whoa, Columbine was things we need to liquidate. Got to stuff in there. Like I just throw stuff in there. I mean, I just got those MTV because fake Legos. Moon Man's over there, keeps falling apart if I touch it. It's like most men, someone touches it. The Moon Man there, the cassette there, the boombox right there next to the Vader. So I got two visible. The monkey, the mirrorless frame, which I was going to use as use that for something. Some idea. It's like, I got stuff on the floor. I mean, I still got this sitting on the floor, I got the box of the Wonder Woman sitting on the floor, I would have liked it to be the proper color scheme, but McFarlane did what you did. Splinter Skull. I still wanted to open him, even though it has a little smudge on his nose, Because I still haven't gone to that website to talk to those customizers, those designers to make a head of me for the figures. So, because as Mr. Home Arcade used this tunic for his He-Man, I would do the same thing, but put my head on there as I would wear the outfit, not the armor thing. But He-Man body, my head on there, wearing the garb. Maybe the cape if I felt like it. I'm in the mood to wear a cape. I'm always in the mood to wear a cape. And I have Rocksteady Bebop one going to my friend in Orlando because I was afraid with the address thing. Because still had but supposedly I did get the Stranger Things one at the post office because it said it was going to be delivered, and the tag is in my mailbox. But the ones from Walmart, they send straight to a PO box. I have no problem with that. But for Target, it was like, we need a physical address, and because I had the whole issues with FedEx. So when Rocksteady Bebop comes out, I'll be in Orlando, so I'll bring it home with me, and then I'll finally make metal Bato. Where? Okay. I have quite a few. I have one with Jessica Hahn. She did, and took me a while to get some stuff. But it's the pileup of things when you get everything on the internet for free, and why am I still getting stuff? Yeah, I got the parts for all these extra parts to make Vector Prime cool with the bigger sword, the faux Minicon that does not transform to a robot. Just use them as a weapon. I think it's in this box. Oh yeah. So that'll be sent to Orlando. So I wasn't sure. So I got the faux Minicon just as a ship gun, and the two swords. I didn't go crazy with getting bigger wings for them, which I still could do that if I wanted to. I can order enough things. Like, okay, you can save 7% if you want 2 more things. Yes, okay, 7%. So I'm okay with his shorter wings. It looks okay. But if I want to go that far, I'll go that far. No big deal. Look, I found my hummus sitting in the corner. Have some of that later. Not a plastic glove. The TV antenna, so I don't have to use a stupid cable box. You know, it's but I do have Bebop Steady as a pre-order, so it will be getting to me to Orlando. So it was the only time I missed out Splinter, and then fortunately got him in the store, and it sat in the store. So wow. But the other one is coming to Orlando, so I wasn't worried about it. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't pop in. And I almost think it was the same one that had worked, but it's not. It was a Sam. Same kind of. But he never talks about gloves. So I thought kind of for a second, I thought it was the same person thing. So is the one at work actually on here talking about gloves? So I'm believing it's at the post office right now. I'll pick it up on Tuesday. But he may Bebop. Bebop Rocksteady I can wait on. No big deal. I'm just trying to figure out how did I become the bad guy? Because I was trying to fill the void. I'm kind of over it. Pretty much. Because so it's the way I am. It's like Pisces can just get over things like that. The emotions still hurt. I'm more so like, well, are you still want to? If not, your choice. Can't force you to do anything you don't want to do. I mean, that's how I keep pushing away other people. Is my obsession.
Hi, Kevin.
I'm only human. I really gotta try this hummus. I'm not right now. I'm not in the hummus mood. I just had some carrot cake. I got. I'll clean up my desk Monday. Today is, I got a couple hours left before I need to try to. I'll try to get Instagram tonight. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it. Maybe just talk about All Souls Day. Today being All Souls Day. But I got to work in the morning, and then after a couple hours of work, I go into the stock room. I got to do get out the invoice for items and make sure that they're in there, because it seems I'd be doing on Sundays. So fine. If I'm stuck at the damn register on Saturday, watching someone just walk away and nothing's done about that. And then once the manager leaves, I have, I never take a break. Today I took a break. We had some Hawaiian delight, fluff and everything, and marshmallows and the fruits in there, and and Greg over there is saying, "I can eat 3 of that, baby." Ooh, ha! Real 70s dude. He's a classic 70s kind of dude. Hard rock star. He's a rock star kind of guy. But when he gets upset, yeah, you can hear when he gets upset. I'm tired of this. Saying, I understand. He said, "You come back here and join me in deli. We can do things." It's like, I did my part in the deli. But he's a cool guy. And so I said, okay, I grabbed it for $1. I just sat behind customer service, ate it. It's like, all that sugar, yeah, them French fried potatoes, yeah. But then when counting my drawer down, like, I had 20 minutes left because I can't go over 30 hours. Georgia law. Like, screw you, Georgia law. I made 29.97 hours. The extra 90 minutes wouldn't make a damn difference. I just sat in the chair, looking at time, trying to calculate, my brain tired, like, where the hell all these people keep coming from? And my grocery manager said, we're all like, a villain is always a hero in their own story. And always someone, I say, well, I'm clingy, I guess. I'm just too clingy. I'm not, Now, according to customers, I am the bad guy. Because, it's their attitude. And the button said, customer service may vary according to my mood and your attitude. So it's not my attitude. It's your attitude and my mood. And my mood is, I don't want to deal with these stupid people coming in and saying, "Are you open?" Saying, "Yes, see me staying here." I didn't see a light on. Then, well, if I was closed, I wouldn't be standing here. There'd be a close sign. And some people just have that attitude. "Are you open?" I just slam the close sign down and walk away. Because I can. As long as I don't say anything to get me more trouble. Didn't get in trouble with the customer that wanted to go about.
Well, the sign said,
The sign didn't say that.
You need to make the thing clear.
And the lead cashier said, well, you need to learn how to read. I write that down on the receipt, saying, when I do avoid, saying, do not know how to read a sign. So as long as, and he mumbled something, I don't know what he said. Like, that's right, I mumbled something. I mumbled, you're a bunch of idiots. I learned that from one of the late cashiers. She always say, what's wrong with people? And she would narc on all of us. Did anything wrong, even me. And then when she died, customer said, "So she died? She died?" Then I told the manager, and then the manager told the owner, and the owner goes, "I don't know." And he goes, "The one who used to tell on us all the time, your best friend? I don't know who you're talking about." So people are easily forgotten. It's just a way of life, sadly, Can I get through this level? Am I getting? Oh no! I get level. Yes, I got all 15 bears, and then 3 stars too. You found all the bears. Dun, 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 soda Crush. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I must be if former child star doesn't want to talk to me, and I probably pushed another to the limit. Oh my God, he's talking again. So I don't know. That's another song I can sing with Billy. Oh boy, that's why I keep. Was it like I said? You laid down, you put your leg over, put your ankle over your other leg, and then you do that twist. You twist the other way around, or twist the other way around. I twist both ways just because I can go down a one-way street. You had to look both ways. And then you push yourself up, but always taking a deep breath. You got to keep doing it. You got to release the pain. Like you feel it because every time I do too. And I get out of bed, it's like, oh God. It's just like trying to push myself out, but it's always, you got to take that deep breath. You got to breathe in. You got to let the oxygen flow there while you're doing that stretch. And when I did that little stretch last night, which I saved it from Instagram, so I just had to go on the activity and share it. I think I did. I don't know if I did. But that leg over and twist the other way, push yourself up while breathing in, breathing out. I did feel that pain. I felt that stretch go through. Oh my God. But I was lying in bed. It's not like you get the Charlie horse when you're sleeping, like you feel a stretch, like a tear. Oh my freaking God. How do I get a Charlie horse? It's not severe anymore, but still, that was a short period of time. It's all about the stretching. I felt my neck pop too. You just got to do what you can. I wear a back brace. My dad has a better one. He bought off a TV, bigger, wider, fancier one. I got ones I got from deals I paid $2 for. I just got to dig out through there. It's like, I can't take it with me. Got to go through it all. I wonder if I should bring some of the t-shirts. Because, like I said, Vegas may just been a dream. May come about. But would I wear velvet chains when I'm singing with the Kitchen Killers? Probably would. Now the shirt, which has me, Gadget, and Legendary TARDIS, that's... I'll put that away. I regret a lot of things. Right now, that's one of them. But should I go green? I'll go green. I can bring the velvet. I can bring my velvet chains shirt and my Von Bolt shirt. I mean, I got the shirt from Lisa, but she didn't. She's like, "Oh, invite sent. You can't chat with her until she accepts your invite." Like, she did before. I thought we were going to go to restaurants and eat dessert, and her husband and I were going to go and Japanese restaurant. Thought everything was kosher. Right? Thought we have that was a cool change, having fun, but no. I'm either, it's seemingly that I'm either a nobody or a bad guy. That's why I'm going full Billy Shears when it comes to my crew. I get by with a little help from my friends. Get high with a little help from my friends. Well, high as in, let's take a deep breath. Let it go. Blow your nose and hope the new blood comes out. Not because I did anything wrong, because I got health issues. And I don't want to go see the damn doctor because he's like, oh, I need to take 10 tests and everything else. Like, don't take no damn tests. I'm going to die anyway. Live long enough to sell stuff. Let other people enjoy it. And be happy. But I'm going to probably be the bad guy in someone's autobiography saying, you know, he was just using me because, you know, trying to fill the void. And now I see that error. Thank you for pointing that out and telling everyone. But, you know, are you saying that because you're my friend and my moderator and my co-host on the other show? I mean, it's a neediness. Yeah, that's the way things are, you know. But when actors and musicians kind of like, I mean, I said to Jason from Velvet Chains that I would love to have a poster with all you guys autographing it. Like, was that all too needy? I mean, they do that stuff. They do autographs. They have a problem with that. Neither of them replied to me. Neither James nor Nils nor Jason replied to me about that. Roe didn't reply, and Lahi didn't even accept the invite, so I just deleted those messages. And like, would I go as far as say Lisa sells autograph photos? Will she actually autograph it properly? I mean, she knows who I am. I just asked. It's like say I know famous people. I mean, toy community, like everyone's famous pretty much. They all have their own pages and everything else. All these followers, like, so it's cool that I know people here and there. I mean, Kenny's my friend, moderator, customizer, extreme. I forgot what you said again. I was gonna write it down. I forgot to. Customizer extraordinaire. Well, all these freaking napkins I have over here. Okay. Customizer extraordinaire. Kenzo. There. I wrote it down. Thank you, sir. I guess it's the neediness of saying,
Hi, Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
or like that smile too, like. I'm not a bad man. I mean, she said I wasn't the doctor. That kind of hurt. Say, I am the doctor. Not only because I have an honorary doctorate, I am the doctor, but swimming in the fish bowl year after year. What's that was from Pink Floyd? God, I wish you were here. Yeah, love that song. Songs I just don't. YouTube is playing the newer songs every time I add some newer songs. They're playing the old songs. Thought that's why they came. So, Garden Party by Ricky Nelson is a song I can sing with Billy and the Kitchen Killers. Play them all, the old songs. Thought that's why they came. No one recognized me. I didn't look the same. So you gotta play a garden party. I wish you a lot of luck. 'Cause a memory. 'Cause it's right now. Yeah, I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. Not. Of course, what I made an ensemble cast for Spill the Geek Tea. as I'm surrounded by greatness, people that have something to contribute. Maybe I was just the showman behind it. I am the man behind the curtain, trying to make everything so great, and then I get disappointed for a moment because even I have 177 people. One, I don't know what happened to one of them. It's also Instagram they let loose. I don't know. That, like, why with this ensemble casting of characters, why don't I already have like this one, a couple hundred people watching the show? I should have a couple hundred subscribers, not 11 subscribers. It's like, we're spreading the word. It's amazing. Everyone has to contribute. When I do actually get the plugins into the wall, plug an Ethernet cable to the router, cable modem, plug an Ethernet cable from the wall to the computer, I'll have that extreme signal boost that I need. But I'm just hesitating, a little bit hesitating. I got too many other things going on right now. 7 subscribers. Okay. I want it now. Because when I had a bit of doubt and I got head ripped off, and I said, no, this is my show. I'm going to continue with it. I just disappointed that such a very little audience were watching when it's going to be uber duper spectacular. And when the interview's done, but I may have lost some interviews because and the fact that know that I have PTSD, know the fact I have manic depression, trying to cope with everything, not stuff that I can deal with, like an eyelash falling onto my keyboard. I made a wish. Did no one send me any lives? Oh, I do have 5 lives. Okay. I just expected more for the 4th episode. And I messed up the first one. But the second one, third one, I lost track. First one, I messed up. The second one was good. Third one was spectacular, but that's what all of us there and there. I expected at least 100, maybe 200 subscribers just because of all of us together. It can't come. It'll come about, but so this is so amazing. But there's no advertising. But it's all word of mouth. Like my stores are word of mouth. Oh, look how much they got there. I don't know. Did I freeze up again? Oh, I did freeze up for a moment. It's getting late. And I can see the blurriness. I should really plug in that thing, but oh my goodness, I'm pixelating. So I'm going to go off live now. It's been 2 hours. So thank you, Kenzo Creations. Thank you. Thank you, Adam from Radical Toys. Thank you for any of those that popped in and out. That's it for tonight's show. I really got to plug in this new thing because everyone's on the bandwidth right now. That's the problem there too. And we're using the bandwidth, so it's all crusty and cruppy. Thank you, Candy, and I will see you tomorrow when we do the show. Wow. So yeah, I'm done with this. We'll have a better show tomorrow, and I'm going to plug in this thing. I'm really going to. Okay, starting to clear up a bit, but it's pausing badly. Wow. It's 7 o'clock on a Saturday night. I got a dual band USB adapter with 4 freaking antennas. I'm gonna plug it in when I get home tomorrow, because tonight I just want to do stuff online. No more live streaming. So thank you all for joining. And that's why I have issues too. All these internet issues. Like, why is it happening? Why can't everything be right? Why are we going to go through World War III? I just, things like that. So please like, subscribe, share, comment on here. Spill the Geek Tea, please. I'm doing our best. Over to Kenzo Creations, to Legends of Traveling TARDIS. It's not about the numbers. Just it's more of we're doing our best, and it'd be nice to see people appreciate what we're trying to do. And that's why we see in the numbers. Okay, you appreciate us. You really, really like us. That's why you subscribe to us, kind of thing. That's what I'm shooting at, stuff like that. So until next time, always remember, time waits and turns slowly. I'm buffering on YouTube. I know I'm buffering. There we go. Good night.